Hello and welcome back to the grid. Welcome back to Let's Build a Megazord. Today we have box number 17, magazines 87 to 92. No extras today, and if my math is correct, after this one, it's 4 boxes left. Well, 4.5 technically. So it's 28 magazines, but 6 magazines per box. So either the last box is 4 more and I get 10, or the box after that is like just 4 magazines. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, here's 87, and I had a close look to this, and well, a closer look to be exact. This is 88. We had this in the past, and it looks like we're completing Mastodon today. Everything Mastodon. So, oh, here's 89. That's a smaller one. So we're getting closer to completing the entire thing, obviously. But yeah, here's 90. Yeah. Don't drop on me, please. Thank you. Here's 91. That's the metal plate for covering up stuff. Just some screws and the metal plate, so that's relatively easy. And here, 92 is the biggest thing for today, which is, well, another arm part, well, the hand in total. So some fingers and that. That's the most complex thing about all of this today. Yeah, let's see how fast we get through this. I assume this won't be a long episode. So let's move on to the building table. Welcome to the building table. We start with magazine number 87. Not so many parts. This big metal thing and, well, the rest of this. Let's start. We start out with this metal piece and this gray plastic clip. 1 silver screw holds it in place, as you can see. Very easy. We've done this before, as I said earlier in the intro. Most of this, well, all of this is a repeat that we done magazines ago. And so, very fast. Speaking of fast, now that we have this, there's one part where a rubber washer has to go. There's only one inside this magazine. And then this silver part goes on top. And we have still 2 silver screws that we didn't use. We take the bigger part, like the bigger ones, there's like 2 pair, one smaller, one bigger. Use one of the bigger screws in here and you're done. Well, we're done for this magazine, actually. Let's move on to the next. Magazine 88. We're rushing through today. I assume this will stay like that. Another plate. Similar deal with the parts. And I don't want to let you miss out on something. Here's the results from the build before, from magazine 87. So, super easy. Same deal like on magazine 87, but for the right half. Here's another gray piece. One of the silver screws goes in there. Remember, 2 pairs of screws, 2 pairs of 2. One is a little bigger, use the smaller ones on these. And you basically repeated this on that. Well, the first step. Now we repeat the second step from 87, just mirrored. Here's the rubber washer, goes on there. This piece goes on there. Hey, you behave. Like so. And just one of the bigger silver screws holds this in place. And we're technically done for this magazine as well. Magazine 89. And no, this is not a speed run today. Just a tiny box. A metal bolt. We had that multiple times. So a bigger bolt with 4 screw holes. We had that before as well. This we had everything, some screws. So let's start. We need these 2 parts. This one and that one. This is an R inside. So check that. It's roughly here. I think the camera won't pick it up because it's black on black. This part pops in here. The bolt faces you when you hold it like me. And 4 silver screws hold everything in place. The screws go inside. Well, I look at it directly, so they go in here, from this direction, from the inside. Here's your results. Should look like this. And next is this one. We take this gray piece. Just slides on here. And we take 3 black screws. Sorry, we just used the silver ones. We used 3 black screws to hold everything in place. My head's not in the right space today. Work was a bit rough, sorry. When you're done, this is your results. Very easy, very fast, as the magazines before. Last step for this magazine here is take the combined Mastodon you have so far. Take this bolt. You have the flat end, and this goes in here. The flat end should face outside. I hope the camera picks it up. Push it in till it's flush. You might have to adjust it a little bit, twist it till it has the right angle because it goes in here, but we do that in a moment with the next magazine. Magazine number 90. We got some more parts this time. We continue with these parts. We assembled that in the previous magazine, and we need this one. So these go together. These don't. Well, it drops. So use the one with the screw holes. But before we do that, a quick reminder. Don't forget the bolt. As I said before, push it in place until it's flush. You might want to use some tools. Helps out a lot. So we need 4 silver screws to get this combined, and there are like 5 of them, tiny silver screws, so you can't really miss them. When you're done, it looks like this. And for the next step, we have this part, and we have another of these metal bolts. Goes in here. Should look like this. Very easy. Push it in till it's flush and you're done. After that, we have this one. And our combined part goes on top. One screw goes in here. And there are black screws. There are multiple. But this type of screw is only 2 of them. So use one of those. This is your combined part. Next step is also relatively easy. We have 2 of these, and they go on here. One left, one right. As I said, we have 2 of those, and then there are screws with a large head, like a really flat disc on top. There are 3 of them. We need 2 of the screws. Hold that there. When it's done, it looks like this on both sides. For the next step, very easy. Goes on here. And this caps that off. To form an arm or leg, depends. Only thing left to do is screw this together. We have to fold this up here, that we can see the screw holes. And the only 2 screws we didn't use yet go in here. When you're done, it doesn't fall apart anymore. Last step here is closing these bullet holes off. There's one silver plate. When it's on, all clean, all hidden, you could glue it in place, but it's sturdy enough to hold in place without glue. It done that before. And the last step for this magazine, well, that's very easy. We have this clip part that slides in here. I hope it's visible. I think that's better. So let's move on to the next magazine. Magazine 91. We're almost done for today. So we have this blend and some screws. That's all with this. Make yourself some room. Turn this foot out to the left, right, depends on how it's in front of you. Take the smaller half and just slide it on here. Unfold the metal piece roughly like this and then just slide it on here. When you're done combining this, it's time to bring this together. Turn this like 90 degrees a little bit to have more room and just put this together. And the last step, which I've done already, is to screw everything in place. 2 screws, there are 3 in this magazine, and you have to put them, god damn it, it's heavy, sorry. Put them similar like this. 1 screw goes in here through the hole which is visible at the moment, and for the other one you have to lift this up and screw the screw in here. My fingers roughly, if I meet, yeah, here. The screw hole is not visible because the plate is in front of it, but very easy. As I said, we've done this before, and I just realized there's 1 magazine left, and we will not finish this today. There are parts missing. That's mean. I really hope to complete this today, but that's how it is. So let's move on. Magazine 92, the last one for today. And yeah, it's the other fist of Megazord. First order of business, everything gets freed from their plastic grids, from these here. And then we take the 2 thumb parts and combine them. Well, till it clicks and you have a thumb. Next step, these 2 parts. The one with the hole in here, and well, like the cage thingy, and the thumb. The thumb rests in here, and this part goes on top. And some screws hold everything in place. Here's your results. Very easy, we've done that before, as I said. I repeat myself today, sorry. Next will be a little bit tricky, I remember that. But I think I might be able to do this today a bit more easy, explaining wise. I just need 1 more part. Yeah. So we got 2 rubber halves of a ball. We have this gray part, and we have these 2 bigger gray parts. Think of it like a sandwich. You take this one, then the rubber parts, the ball goes on top, and the bigger gray ball parts close everything off. Well, when you screw it together, 3 screws help you out with this. Here's your combined part. And then we have the part with the thumb. This goes in here. Make sure that you can see the screws where you can turn them. And here's another part that goes on top. Also 3 screws, and everything is held in place. Here's your combined part. And next is the rest of the hand, so the fingers. We've done that a while ago. So you have flat parts and you have not so flat parts. Everything has numbers, so you have a part like this, and then you have a part like this, and this doesn't work together because I grabbed just 2 random parts. But there's something that just would fit, so look at the numbers and slot that in here. After that, we stack them like a small tower. I will show you the results in a second. Here's our tower of 4 fingers. Everything's movable. So, as I said, we've done this before. It's all rinse and repeat basically. I'm looking forward to something new, like the likes from the T-Rex, or combining Triceratops to have it complete. We'll see when that comes. Speaking of coming together, so these 2 parts, this goes just in here. We have this part left. that caps everything off. I'll do that on the fly here because we've done that already. So this is one hand, one fist. 2 screws are needed to have everything permanently hold in place, otherwise it's going to drop. So I will do that quickly. And sadly, we're done for today. I'm kind of really sad. So last part is capping this off with the only remaining part. We have one leftover fist for hopefully the next time. Other than that, we have a 3-legged Mastodon. Yeah. I think that's that. That was really fast. I was recording like only 1 hour 10 minutes roughly. So normally I'm 2.5 to 3 hours recording building this. Takes more time, but as I said, I've done this before. I've done multiple magazines. I'm a bit more skilled with this. So yeah, happy days, happy days. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see us next time when it's time to build a Megazord.